I just wanted to demonstrate and kind of show how some of these different carburetors fit onto the cylinder. I got a 75 S3A engine, and I kind of dove deep into trying to find a different compatible carburetor. I believe the stock carb is a Mikuni round slide 26, I believe. So I have two different carburetors I'm going to be showing here. I have a PWK 28 and a Mikuni flat slide TM 28. I bought the TM 28 first, and it is way bigger than the round slide. I don't really think it's going to work or fit. I also have the, at least with the PWK 28, that's a smaller form factor carb, a lot closer to the Mikuni round slide. But see here, Mikuni TM 28 flat slide, flange mount, flange mount intake. And then on the cylinder here, you have to buy or make an intake adapter for this flange to work, because the first thing I gotta point out, I don't know how easy it is to see here, on the adapter, as normal, the holes, mounting holes, are centered to the whole flange. It's all just even straight across. But I don't know how well you can see that, but then over here on the actual cylinder or the actual stock, I don't know if I have an intake right in front of me. If I find one, I'll put it in front of the camera, but you can see here the studs are actually higher than the hole. They're not centered with the hole, it's higher. So even if you got this flange on there, it wouldn't actually meet up. The bottom of the hole here on the flange will end up kind of being like up here, and it won't match up to this. So you have to get a metal plate that will fit onto the cylinder here, and then this flange will work. So you get that metal plate on there, stick your flange on there. Man, this thing is kind of big. If it does work, it's going to be a tight fit, but you get it on there like this. It will be out a little bit, I don't know what, quarter inch, something like that, and then you bolt it on at an angle like this. So yeah, you don't got a lot of room to work with here. Let's see, let me just readjust this here. Just want to get this camera in a good spot. I'm just gonna throw this flange on the TM28 flat slide first. Want to get this one out of the way because I already got it in my hand, so it fits right on there. I'm just gonna keep it loose because it's not like I'm bolting it right now, but as you can see, it comes out. Now, let me get this hose out of the way. Makes it stick out a little bit farther, and then you're gonna have the metal plate on the back here. But as you can see here, it kind of got a little bit of an issue. Oh, also, I just rested this cylinder on the case. There is no gasket, so it would be up slightly more, but I don't think it's enough to make a big difference at the moment. Yeah, so as you can, I'm on the case. This thing doesn't want to go. Take the flange right off. Oh, you know what? This is still a tight fit. The only other thing I can think of, though, for the choke on this flat slide, I'm not keeping that. If I was going to use this carb, this is coming out. And that's actually kind of the big thing that's hitting right here, is the choke lever up towards the top, kind of hitting the fins up here. You can take this off, and they do have an adapter. You can just take the whole choke plunger right out, and just like the Mikuni round slides, you know, you could have a cable pull choke. So either way, just a demonstration. Might, I don't know. It might go, but this thing is still angled too. It's not even straight up and down. Come on. Yeah, I'm kind of hitting the case on all angles, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one back up. We're going to lift the PWK now. I think you could tell it's a little bit of a tight fit. Okay. Unwrap the next carb here. Oh, hey. Lucky me, the flange is already on it. No, I got 2 flanges. This one's on there pretty tight too. Good. This one is used. It doesn't look as good, but PWK 28. That's better. Let me just gonna stick them side by side. You know, I'm actually kind of worried now. I guess the PWK looks smaller. As you can see, the flat slide is wider. Definitely wider. These flat slides are not small, but they are good. They're definitely a big upgrade compared to the round slides, just for something like this triple. At least the 400 models, I don't know if it'll work. The flat slide, at least. I know people have used the PWKs before. I just think this Mikuni is cutting it close. Alright. Oh boy. Come on. I need one of these to fit. Oh, you... Pull this flange off of here. Wow, let's try again. Does it fit? Stupid choke plunger on all of them. They just want to fight me. Trying to think if the about there would be it. If the choke plunger wasn't there. That's pretty centered right there, actually. That's, if it wasn't for that choke plunger, I think this is good. Not hitting the case, and I have it angled down. Oh, actually, hits worse when I angle it straight to the cylinder. Yeah, it's actually better angled. Okay, good. Yeah, because, I mean, all you got is this little divot right here for the carbs to kind of sit into. It was... Yeah, when it's angled, it just hits the case. It's a little too tight. Oh, I do think this PWK will work. I'll have to mess around with the TM28s. I still want to get it to work, but that may be cutting it a little close. If I get some angled intake adapters for these to sit on, it might actually work so that I can, you know, take the carb, and instead of having it angled straight out with the cylinder, angle it down so it can kind of sit in better. Well, guess I'll find out.